What's going on, everybody? So today I want to showcase something that I found out about the barb due to someone in the comment section of my previous video. I tried to look for the comment again, but I could not find it. So whoever is out there, you know who you are, and I appreciate it. But I want to talk about a hidden combo that really isn't super obvious. But to be honest, I just missed it. Hindsight 2020, right? But I should have known based on how much I've played the Wizard, because we're talking about a Firestorm combo with the Barb. Now, I'm not going to claim that this is the best build in the game. This is just absurd, but I think it's really, really fun. And I think it's actually very, very viable as a sort of really, really sprint heavy kind of AoE / ground damage based build that really works well with a 4-piece Grace. Unfortunately, I don't have that right now, but I'd love if anyone out there would love to give this a try with that Grace set. With that being said, let's not waste any time and get into it. Really quickly before we dive into the build, I just want to mention what Firestorm is. Now, Firestorm is a combination of usually some sort of tornado or some sort of wind type spinning effect. Sometimes you can do it with a monk, you can do it with the barb. It seems that you could also do it with the wizard. I'm not sure if there's a way to do it for the demon hunter or the crusader, but Firestorm is going to make your tornadoes or that skill do 50% extra damage when comboed with a fire effect on the ground. Or when sometimes there's some other abilities that can proc it. So it's not always, super obvious how you can combo these together. And that's why we have this video today. For those of you that have not seen this before, I'm gonna move myself over to the side here and just dive into the legendary items a little bit. So right here, first off, the combo is really these 3 pieces. It's going to be the shoulders, the helmet, and the chest piece. So what we're doing with the helmet here is we're going to make our sprint leave tornadoes in our path and also deal some extra damage when they hit someone. We're also going to have the chest piece here that's going to have our whirlwind throw out tornadoes whenever we, just use our whirlwind. It's going to throw out tornadoes and deal damage to people that they hit. And then the combo piece comes in, our shoulder piece here, which is going to have our sprint leave a trail of flames, dealing X damage to enemies over a portion of time. And then after that, we're just kind of using some other things to do some ground damage, a bigger whirlwind here in Eagle Maelstrom, and then Broken Souls just give us crit chance when we proc our Wrath of Berserker. So the way this works here, I'll move myself back over, is we're basically going to proc our sprint and then use all of our combo pieces. So when we sprint, you can see that Firestorm actually procs. You see how it says Firestorm? That's because it's doing a little bit of a burst kind of explosion, and then the tornado actually deals 50% extra damage. And then we also have whirlwind here. You could see it actually shoots out some tornadoes, and then you can combo it with the whirlwind as well and shoot out a bunch of tornadoes outside of the sprint and the whirlwind while you're leaving the path of flame. Now this works really well because keep in mind the path will always follow you because you're sprinting. So even if you're whirlwinding and you're kind of spinning away, you'll always be in that flame kind of wake because you will have the sprint active. And if you play around your sprint, your whirlwind will channel and regenerate while your sprint's off cooldown. And so you can go ahead and do the combo again once everything regenerates. Now this gets really, really fun because what ends up happening is you could just run through and then just hit everyone with all the tornadoes. It's actually really, really fun. And I'll go ahead and just really quickly showcase this. I'm currently in a Bilefin group, but I'll just run over the Plains of Torment real quick here and showcase this and just kind of show you what it looks like. This build, I think, is particularly kind of fun for obviously sprint-based mechanics where you're going to want to be moving a lot or just moving and hitting a lot. So it's really good for the farming spots and where you're running into circles. I also happen to have the Earthquake with the Ground Stomp, which kind of creates this AoE continuous damage field. This, I think, all combos together. If you're using the Grace set, you're going to up the damage of the Ground Stomp and all that. So the basic premise here, again, once we get to this area, we're going to proc that sprint and then we're going to shoot out all the tornadoes, and it's just going to hit everyone in the area. And it actually does a lot of damage. You can see here, normally the whirlwind actually doesn't do a lot of damage, but with the Firestorm and the tornadoes and all that good stuff, it actually does a lot of damage. And then you can keep that going with the Earthquake, drop that behind you, and then even, again, proc that Wrath of Berserker for the extra crit rate, and now your tornadoes are Firestorm empowered and crit empowered, which I think is just an amazing combo here. So a really, really fun build that I wanted to show you all. I'm not going to say that it's the best build in the game. Once again, there's a lot of different builds out there, even with running open world farming. But I think with this, in combination with a 4-piece Grace set and a 2-piece Issatar set, that's when things get really, really exciting. Because what ends up happening is that you basically can be running even faster when you're killing enemies with the 2-piece Issatar, and your 4-piece Grace is going to proc that extra hit every 4 hits, and with all the tornadoes hitting, the flame hitting, and the ground stomp and all that good stuff, you're going to activate the Grace set and proc it so often. It's a really, really fun combo. Now, again, I want to thank whoever left that comment once again. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen this combo before. I think it's really, really fun to see that there is a lot of combos in the game that we may not even know about. This is something, again, that I mentioned I probably should have found out about just because of I've played so much Wizard. Wizard, next to the Crusader, actually maybe even the same as the Crusader I've played the most of. And so it's kind of surprising that I didn't notice the Tornado plus the Flame Wake. But this is a really, really fun combo. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes for you. And let me know by liking the video, subbing to the channel. And of course, once again, thank you to that person that left that comment. If you have any other suggestions about bar builds, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always open to trying it. I have been testing out a ton of different barbarian builds. I have some in the works for you in the future. I have a group barbarian build, which kind of works around the armor shred and the demoralize. I also have a lot of the kind of CC barbarian builds, and then of course PvP barbarian builds, which I've been using in Vault a ton. But I love seeing crazy combos like this Firestorm combo when you guys leave it in the comments section. So be sure to do so, and I'll check it out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next video.